Welcome to the Man-Child Chronicles Podcast, where four friends talk entertainment, fatherhood, and sports, all with sarcasm, comedic timing, and a healthy dose of toxic masculinity. Let's welcome our hosts, Ryan, John, Mike, and Jay. Growing up never took so long.
Hey, welcome in, cronies, the Man-Child Chronicles Podcast. I'm your host, Ryan, here with my three best friends, Jay, John, and Mike. And tonight, we're going to play Man-Child Trivia. And we're going to have a draft on the best TV theme songs. I hope you guys are prepped for tonight's action.
Absolutely. We all better be prepped and ready.
I mean, I took a lot of time to get these 5 trivia questions, and I hope everybody else did.
You ready for that?
I got nothing.
What do you mean you have nothing?
I'm not prepared. I traveled for work all day, and I am not prepared with any content for the show.
So you're not going to join us tonight in the segments?
I'm going to join you. I might fake it till I make it in the draft, but yeah, I got nothing for trivia. Got nothing.
So pretty much the same as it always is then.
Got him.
Nobody's going to miss anything.
I'm sure I'll get some unconventional picks in there still.
You know, one time, John, Jay, and Ryan had a show. It might be our highest rated show. Not sure. I think on IMDb it's rated a 9.8 right now. So
I think you have to have like a watched show in general for it to be the most highest rated show. But
I just thought if I gave it a thumbs up on YouTube, that made it high rated.
Maybe it does.
True?
It makes,
Is there
it
one
makes it
thumbs
pretty
up,
high.
1 million views? Isn't that how that works?
It's interesting. We actually have we've set a record tonight for our highest live audience.
Oh, really?
In only our second episode, we've set a record.
Nice.
Yeah, it's pretty great.
Was it
great.
4? 2?
It's going to get real. It's going to get
3.
It's going to get real bad
Hi,
when
Mom!
the numbers keep going down. Yeah.
Hello, everyone. Welcome into the Man-Child Chronicles Podcast.
Well, just so you guys know, I have a little bit of a story. I might not have told you guys. Maybe I have several times, but I have some new holes in the old head. I had 2 teeth removed. I don't know if you guys know that.
I saw that story going very differently, but that's okay.
And let's just say when you have 2 new holes in your mouth, it's sensitive, right? The gums are sensitive, the blood clots are there. I'm very paranoid about getting the blood clot to dislodge, because then you get, I think, what's it called, dry rot? All I know is it's super painful is what I keep hearing.
Dry sockets.
Dry socket. That sounds way better than dry rot. Anyways.
Is your mouth made of wood?
Hold on, you had your teeth.
What?
You had 2 teeth pulled. Is that what you're saying? I guess 2 teeth
I had
go
them
bad
pulled
and
out.
pulled. Did you go to a dentist in a back alley or what?
Well, I mean, maybe it's cheaper that way. I pulled the whole Castaway, just Tom Hanks'd it. Anyways, I don't know if you guys have ever had a tooth pulled or had a couple teeth pulled.
A whole bunch of them when I was growing up, and I got money all the time from it.
Okay.
Did you get any money?
No. So I had to pay a lot of money. So anyways, I'm eating food. This is probably like my second day. And every paper you read, it's like, well, you just eat on the opposite side. Well, I had one on each. I have no opposite side. I eat like a chipmunk, just right in the middle of my mouth. Very sexy. But this is not. This is disgusting. So it's like, I think it's like 2 or 3 days removed, and it just hurts. It's hurting so bad. But I keep flossing, I keep feeling it, but I don't want to dislodge anything, so I'm not really taking anything out of the holes. And I read on the paper, it says, be careful how you sneeze, because if you sneeze really hard, it can dislodge the blood clot.
When you're a dad.
And again,
You have dad sneezes.
I do. Oh my
you're in
gosh.
trouble.
when I sneeze, it's a hurricane. So we're down
what?
in the
Say that
kitchen.
again?
Hurricane.
You say that word again?
It's a hurricane. It's a hurricane.
It's pronounced that.
It's a hurricane. Anyways,
It's
I'm
hurrah
down
with
in the
word
kitchen.
Ken at the end. Hurricane.
So I'm down in the kitchen. I let out this sneeze, and I mean it's a big one. And all of a sudden, I feel a bunch of stuff in my mouth, and I'm like, "Oh, what was that?" And it's food that's been stuck in there for at least 2 or 3 days. And all of a sudden, I'm getting hit with like vomit taste in my mouth, and I'm just like, what in the world? And I'm not kidding. I pull out like a glob of food, and it tastes so bad. It's so disgusting. And so I throw that away, and I'm like, that wasn't the clot. That's been food. My gums felt way better once I got
How
that
did you
out.
not know you had food up there?
I had no idea.
How does that even happen?
So, okay, I'm not done. So, that's ick number 1 that I gave my wife. My wife was like, that's pretty disgusting, but it's okay. Now, you guys saw me over this past weekend. I didn't leave my house since Wednesday. I was at home for 4 days. It was so nice. I was home all Thanksgiving, all Friday, all weekend. You guys saw me on Sunday. I looked pretty beat up.
I thought you looked fine.
That's a way to say it. Yeah.
Hair disheveled. Anyways, I was starting to, like, what's smelling in this house? Something's funky. Realized it was me. Anyways, I wake up on Sunday morning. My wife comes in to talk to me, and she's sitting there staring at me, and she's like, what's in your beard? Well, I don't know. And I look down, and I have the biggest snot rocket just sitting in my beard. It's one of the biggest boogers I think I've ever seen. And I'm pulling it out, and she's like, ugh. Guys, I officially have given my wife the ick, and I don't know. I don't think I'm gonna get her back for a while. It's pretty bad. It was not a good weekend for old Jay Gill.
Do you ever take a moment and just go, how did I get here? Like, where in my life did it go wrong to get here? Like,
I was going to be an astronaut.
what decisions have I made in my life to get to the point where I'm at right now in this life? Like, has that thought ever went through your mind?
Several times on Sunday, several times. Guys, I'm not kidding. She doesn't look at me the same anymore. So I've officially given her the ick.
Have you looked at yourself in the mirror? Would you look at yourself the same way?
I wonder if it's not time to transition after all of that.
Well, I'm just curious if you guys have ever given your wife the ick, or am I on a lonely island over here?
I think you're on an island there, pal.
Dang it! All right, any advice?
Yeah. Let's
Don't
play
be
some,
you.
Let's play some man-child trivia. That's my advice. Read up.
It's time to play Man-Child Trivia.
All right, cronies. You know how the game goes, or you don't. We each pick a category. Man-child trivia. Tonight, my category is careers. You have to guess the career of an actor or an athlete. Guess the career. I'll explain soon.
Actor.
Jay, what is your category tonight?
My category is 90s trivia.
Ooh, right up my alley. And John, your category?
Gary Busey trivia, the greatest actor of all time, Mr. Gary Leroy Busey. No idea if that's his middle name.
I was going to say that fits. Leroy Jenkins.
Gary Leroy Busey.
and Mike's here to enjoy the show. You can chime in, Mike, if you know the answer.
Oh, yeah. Steal some points, Mike.
So for those that are watching live with us that may not know how we play Man-Child Trivia, Ryan, you want to give them the rundown?
Well, like I
Call
said,
signs.
that's what I'm doing right now, Michael. I'm the host, Michael. Let me host.
Sorry.
So we all have call signs. So we'll ask the questions, and then you.
How do we know when to answer a trivia question, Ryan?
When the question is done being asked. Okay.
How do we know when the question is done being asked?
You just know. You know.
Okay.
All right. Let's go around the room for the call signs. Jay, what's your call sign? Do you remember? There you go. John?
Yup.
Mike? And mine's brother. All right, I'll start off here. I have 5 questions here. And I am doing careers. So I'm going to do actors and athletes. How I'm going to do the athletes is I am going to say where and when they played. So I'm going to give a school or a team. If you know it after that, do your call sign. If you don't, just wait. And we'll keep going.
I have to guess who the athlete is.
Yes.
Not like shortstop.
You have to know the name of the athlete.
Okay.
Right? The first one is an athlete. They went to school at California.
Yep.
You're going to lose a point right away. Go ahead, John.
Aaron Rodgers.
That is incorrect. Next, they played for the Philadelphia Eagles 2008 to 2013. Next, they played for the Washington Redskins, now called the Commanders, 2014 to 2016. Next, they played for the Tampa Bay Bucks from 2017 to 2018. Next, they played for the Philadelphia Eagles 2019-2020.
Yep.
John.
Deshaun Jackson?
Deshaun Jackson, who is getting honored this weekend in Philadelphia.
Yes, that's
He's a speedy receiver. All right. My next is an actor.
If I'm not
And-
mistaken, Deshaun announced his retirement today, wasn't it?
Today, he announced his retirement, and they're going to honor him this weekend.
He
Honorary
fun
coin
fact
toss,
I
though.
read, he ended his career, I can't remember, it was like 11,000 plus receiving yards, but the thing that really sets him apart is he has the record for
2
most
records.
60 plus yard touchdowns, and it's 26 60 plus yard touchdowns.
He also has the record for most 80-plus yard touchdowns.
What?
Wow.
All right.
Deshaun Jackson.
Next, we're going to do actor, and all I'm doing is going to their IMDb page and starting at the bottom and going up. So I'm gonna say the TV show or movie they're in. I'm just gonna keep going until you guys chime in. I'm not even
Okay.
gonna give a pause. Here we go. This is an actor. The Face of Rage, Eddie Macon's Run, The Survivors, Chiefs, Heart of Steel, Revenge of the Nerds, Chud, Maria's Lovers, The Paper Chase, Sweet Dreams, True Stories, The Big Easy, Talking Heads, Wild Wild Life, Raising Arizona, Burglar, Murder Ordained, The Equalizer TV series, Moonlighting TV series, The Wrong Guys. Nobody's got it yet?
Hold on,
Punchline.
Pause. Could you pause real quick? Just pause. Did
Yeah.
you expect any of us to have it by now? Out of curiosity?
I actually thought
I
John
thought
would have
Chud.
it by now.
I thought Chud was going to give it away.
I thought John would have it on a couple of these already. Everybody's All-American, Sea of Love, Always, Stella, Arachnophobia, Grand, King Ralph, Barton Fink, Little
Yep.
Rich. Go ahead, John.
John Goodman?
That's correct, John Goodman.
No way. No
That was-
way.
That was your easy.
I'm literally sitting here. As soon as you said arachnophobia, I was writing down actors. I hadn't gotten to John Goodman yet. Dang it.
What other actors did you write down for arachnophobia? Jeff Daniels.
Scarlett Johansson, David
She's not
Arquette.
in Arachnophobia.
Yes, she is.
No, you're thinking of
That's
Eight-Legged Freak. David
That's like a
Arquette,
15-year difference in movie release dates.
It's the same movie. It's the same movie.
It's completely different.
So different. It is so different. All right.
John, I had written down Jeff Daniels. That's it.
Okay, that's what I thought. I've been wrong. I was writing down names. I just didn't get to John Goodman.
Yeah,
All right. You're gonna notice
trying
when
to think.
you're gonna notice when I do these actors, the longer their career, the more noticeable the movies are. So, I got another actor, back-to-back actors, and I'm gonna go a little faster to start here. Here we go. Stunt Rock, The 6 O'Clock Follies, The Gong Show Movie, Cheech and Chong's Next Movie, The Pee Wee Herman Show, Pandemonium, Little Rascals TV series, Scooby-Doo and Scrappy-Doo TV series, The Dukes TV series, Weekend Pass, Chaseball Presents, Magnum P.I. TV series, The New Scooby-Doo Mysteries TV series, Pink Panthers and Sons TV series, Van Halen Hot for Teacher music video, Sarah TV series.
Maybe you should start halfway up the list.
No. Pee-wee's Big Adventure. Challenger of the GoBots TV series, the Jetsons TV series, 13 Ghosts of Scooby-Doo TV series, Last Resort, Ruthless People, Jumpin' Jack Flash, Pee-wee's Playhouse TV series. Michael.
Casey Kasem.
That's incorrect. The Three Amigos, Dennis the Menace TV series, Blind Date, The Brave Little Toaster. Yes. John.
Is it Paul Rubens?
Nope. Spaceballs, Amazing Women of the Moon, DuckTales TV series, Foo Fort TV series, Fletch Lives. Mike.
Rick Moranis.
That is incorrect. On the television TV series, How I Got Into College, Kiki's Delivery Service, The Smurfs TV series, Fantastic Max TV series, Red Pepper TV movie, Quick Change, Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure TV series, The Adventures of Don Quixote TV series, Gravedale High TV series, Bobby's World TV series, Tiny Toon Adventures TV series, Tailspin TV series, Empty Nest TV series, Captain Planet and the Planeteers TV series, Darkwing Duck TV series, One Special Delivery, Victory TV movie,
Get
Fish
to the
Please
movie.
TV series.
Pause. If you read the top movie on this list, would we even know
No,
who it is?
I haven't got there yet. We're getting up to stuff you'll recognize here pretty soon. Parker Lewis Can't Lose TV series, Eek the Cat TV series, Tom and Jerry Kids Show TV series, Loaded Weapon 1, CB4, Daybreak, The Larry Sanders Show TV series, Coneheads, So I Married an Axe Murderer, Animaniacs TV series, The 12 Days of Christmas TV movie. Michael.
Is it Leslie Nielsen?
It is not. The Critic TV series, Greedy, Saturday Night Live, The Page Master, Crazy Sitter, Extraterrestrial Alien Encounter, House Guest, Stuart Saves His Family, The Ren and Stimpy Show TV series, The John Larroquette Show.
Yep.
John.
I'm going to be wrong. John Lovitz?
That is incorrect. Nightstand TV series, The Dana Carvey Show, Sergeant Bilko, Caroline in the City TV series, Seinfeld, Saturday Night Live, Van Halen Video Hits Volume 1, Jingle All the Way, The Second Civil War, The Simpsons Virtual Springfield, Ren and Stimpy Space Madness. Jay.
Phil Hartman.
Phil Hartman is correct.
Thank you, Jingle All the Way.
Okay.
Dear God, why did you read all that?
I tried to find one that had a ton of them just to annoy you guys. Okay.
It was awful.
Here we go. I got an athlete for you. All right, here we go. Athlete. They went to the College of Yukon. They played for the Milwaukee Bucks from 1996 to 2003.
Yep.
John.
Ray Allen?
There, right. Ray Allen is correct. And just because you guys like the actor so much, I got one more actor for you.
Oh, thank you. Thank
I'm going to hit the bathroom. I'll come back when we're far enough up in the list to know something.
Give it at least 5
Just
minutes.
mute him for like the first 45 seconds.
This one's not as long, but long enough. All right, Here we go. 227, Martians Go Home. Coach, TV series, Necessary Roughness. Home Alone 2, Lost in New York. Surf Ninjas, Buddy, Demolition Man, The Beverly Hillbillies, Saturday Night Live, Judge Dredd, Adam Sandler, Steve Polychronopoulos.
Yep.
John.
Rob Schneider.
Rob Schneider is correct.
Wow.
Yeah.
Good for you.
And that is all I got, unfortunately. Sorry.
Wow.
Good stuff.
Is the show, we run out of time?
I think we're okay for now.
All right, Jay.
Mike, you got one right?
Mike, if that's all you have to do to prepare for trivia, why don't you go?
Jeez, tell me about it.
Mike, you got one right, didn't you?
I don't think so.
Now, I want
I
to see
got
how
like 5 wrong and 2 right.
I want to see how good of a producer Mike is. I want him to go back, and every time I say a movie, I want him to post the movie.
Shut up.
How about this? You just screen record you scrolling through the IMDb page, Mike.
That's a good idea. Good idea.
All right, Jay.
Oh, I'm trying to remember who actually got the points there. I got a point. John got 3 points.
Yeah.
Did John
Mike,
get 4?
I only got 3.
John
but I
got
think I
Deshaun Jackson. John got John Goodman. Yeah, he got 4.
John got 4.
Wow.
I didn't keep track of wrong.
And you know, I wanted to say
That's not
Phil
fair.
Hartman, but when he said the critic, then my mind went John Lovitz.
Thank you.
When he said Jingle All the Way, there was not...
When he said house guest, I was thinking Hartman, but I couldn't remember if he was in house guest or house sitter. I couldn't remember if he was Sinbad.
Well, was it Kazam or Shazam? I can't remember which
We
one.
don't know the difference.
Okay. Is it my turn or John?
Yeah, it's your turn, Jay.
Okay, thank you. All right, 90s trivia. Mine will not be at all like Ryan's. Question number 1. What was the first animated feature film to be nominated for a Best Picture Oscar?
Brother.
Ryan.
The Lion King.
That is incorrect.
Read the question again.
What was the first animated feature film to be nominated for a Best Picture Oscar? Best Film of the Year. Hint, 1991.
Man. Brother?
Ryan?
Aladdin?
Wrong. Michael?
Beauty and the Beast.
That
That's
is
too early.
correct. That is correct.
Dang it.
The crowd goes wild.
Dang it, that Angela Lansbury brought all the class to that movie.
All right. Ryan, John, be prepared. Question. The Dream Team won the Olympic gold in which year?
Brother.
Brian.
1992 in Barcelona, Spain.
That is correct.
I know the Dream Team. You can't get me on that.
Question. Macaulay Culkin was paid $1 million for this film. He was the first child star to ever get $1 million. What was that film? John.
The Good Son?
Incorrect. Michael.
Home Alone 2.
Incorrect.
Brother.
Ryan.
My Girl?
My Girl is correct.
Thank you, John and Mike, for saying the first two I thought of.
I thought it was Home Alone 2 because
That's
Home
what I
Alone
thought,
1
really.
almost didn't get made.
I'm going to tell you right now, real quick. So here's his net worth. For Uncle Buck, he was paid $40,000. For Home Alone, he was paid $100,000. For My Girl, $1 million. 1 year later. First,
How much did you get for The Good Son?
I'll tell you. Home Alone 2 lost in New York went up to $4.5 million.
Dang.
For The Good Son, he brought it down to $1.5 million.
So it was $1 million, so I get a point.
Listen, $1.5 million. Listen to the next two. Getting Even with Dad, $8 million. Richie Rich, $8 million. In that 5-year span, he earned $24 million, which was the same, or $23.5 million, which is the same as about $40 million in 5 years.
Box
How
office
was
draw.
23 the same as 40 though?
Inflation.
All right.
Very fun. Okay. Ooh, this will be fun. You guys got to get your thinking caps on. Who is the only actor to star in 3 of the top 10 highest grossing films of the 1990s? Only one actor.
Brother.
He was in 3 of them. Ryan Olsen.
Mel Gibson?
Wrong. Not even in 1.
Don't be mad
And this
at
is
me.
in the 90s, right?
That's correct. The top 10 highest grossing films in the 90s.
International or domestic?
It's the same list.
It's not the same list.
It's the same
Gonna go
list.
with
It's not the same list.
Highest grossing film.
Could be Roberto Benigni.
No. Michael.
Arnold.
No. He wasn't
Yep.
even in 1.
Will Smith.
John. Will Smith was in 2 movies. And that would be Independence Day and Men in Black. That was going to be a bonus. I was going to ask who knew. There's 2 actors who have 2 movies. Will Smith was one of them.
You said in the top 3 highest grossing?
an actor.
No,
Actors,
no,
isn't it?
he was in 3 of the top 10.
Oh, 3 of the top 10. Okay.
That's right. He was in 3 of the top 10 movies.
It's an actress.
It is not an actress. I'm
Brother.
not going to take a point away from John because he did take Will Smith with 2. Yes, Ryan.
Well, I didn't know you were taking points away.
I guess I don't have to.
3 of the top 10 grossing. Joe Pesci.
You said brother. Don't say brother if you don't have an answer.
Joe Pesci.
No.
Okay, well, I thought Home Alone would be in the top 10.
Nope.
I
It's
thought
not.
maybe Casino would be. Okay.
Nope, it's not.
I feel like it's going to be super obvious.
Is it
You got
super
any more
obvious? Yeah, give us a hint. Give us one of the
Okay.
3 movies.
No, well, here, I'm going to name off the top 3 grossing movies in the 90s. One of these movies that actor's in. Number 1, obviously, Titanic. Number 2, Jurassic Park. Number 3, Star Wars Episode 1. This actor was in one of those films.
Are you still taking away points?
Brother,
Ryan,
Samuel L. Jackson.
wrong.
Are you taking away points?
Just guess, John.
I'm going to
Give me
say
your
Jeff Goldblum.
I didn't hear your call sign. Call sign?
Jeff. Yep.
John,
Jeff Goldblum.
that is correct.
Ah, dang.
Interesting.
Jurassic Park was number 2. He was also in Independence Day, which
What's
is
the
number
third one?
5. And he was in The Lost World Jurassic Park as the lead. And that was number 8 in the top 10.
So Samuel L.
Dirty
Jackson was
dog.
in 2 of those then, right?
Yeah. he was in
Star
Jurassic
Wars
Park.
and Pulp Fiction had to have been top 10, right?
He wasn't in Star Wars because that was episode 1.
Yeah, he wasn't in episode 1.
He was in episode 1.
No, he was not.
Sure about that?
Yeah.
Positive.
Yep, sure about that.
Literally just watched it 2 days ago with my kids.
Now, John named Will Smith as the other actor who had 2. Do you guys know the other actor that had 2 movies? Now, these movies have not been mentioned yet. 2 movies in the top
Says
10.
he's credited as Mace Windu right here. Star Wars Episode 1.
John, he's not in it. Calm
Thank
down.
you, John. Well, I obviously got it. I said Samuel L. Jackson. John Travolta.
Nope.
Tom Hanks.
Nope. Everyone gets one guess.
Leonardo DiCaprio.
Nope.
Stallone.
Billy Zane.
Nope. Bruce Willis with The
Armageddon.
Sixth Sense.
Armageddon.
The Sixth Sense was number 7 out of 10, and Armageddon 10 out of 10.
Did I send you guys that TikTok about him signing a movie deal and if he backed out of it, he had to do 2 more movies with his company. And those 2 movies, after he backed out of this movie, was Armageddon and The Sixth Sense.
It's The Sixth Sense. And they're both in the top 10 of 90s.
Talk about the best career move ever, to quit something.
No kidding.
Do you have any more questions, Jay?
Yes, last question. What was the most watched TV episode of the 1990s?
Brother.
Oh, well, Michael was in.
Seinfeld finale.
That is incorrect.
I know it was up there.
Brother.
My hint was it's a finale
Brother.
to a long-running show.
Brother. Cheers finale.
The Cheers finale, 1993, is the highest watched TV episode of the 1990s.
I have that on a VCR tape somewhere.
Yeah, Samuel L. Jackson is in Star Wars Episode 1, guys.
Thank you.
John, what deleted scene are you finding him in?
It says it right here that he's a part of the council when they bring young Anakin,
That's
and
true.
they initially deny him. He's a part of that council in that room.
100%. I
He is
remember
in
that.
Star
I
Wars
remember that
Episode
scene.
1,
That's right.
and he's credited.
Cool. I'm glad he's barely in it. Thanks, John. Appreciate
So
it.
he is in 2 top 10 movies. Thank you.
He is in
So-
2 top 10 movies.
Boom.
So
Barely in 2 top 10.
Yeah, barely.
But he's in there.
I'll take the 2 points on that one. All
You
right,
did not get an extra point.
John, you're up.
Who's ready for some Gary Busey trivia?
We all are.
Let's talk about buttered sausage.
Talk about butter sausages here, boys. So I got multiple choice if nobody answers right away.
I don't
Okay,
like
some-
jelly. I like jams.
Some of these will be very easy. Some of these will be a little more hard. So Gary Busey has a Nepo baby in Hollywood. He has appeared in popular movies such as Identity, Starship Troopers, Enemy of the State, Christmas with the Cranks, and the most popular movie ever, Roadhouse 2.
That's right.
What is his name?
You said Christmas with the Cranks, right?
Yes.
Brother.
Sure.
Ryan.
Jake Busey.
Jake
That is
Busey
correct.
is correct. What is Gary Busey's highest grossing movie at the domestic box office? Gary Busey's highest grossing movie at the domestic box office. Jake.
Woo! That would be Lethal Weapon 2.
That is incorrect. Incorrect. Multiple choice. A. Under Siege. B. Lethal Weapon 1. C. The Firm. Or D. Rookie of the Year.
Brother.
Ryan?
Is it Lethal Weapon 1?
That is incorrect.
Brother.
Mike?
Little Big, or the D.
Brother.
That is incorrect. Ryan?
Brother. Under Siege.
It's under
That is incorrect.
C. Woo! C.
The Firm was the highest grossing movie at the domestic box office. Under Siege
Better
grossed
than-
83 million, Lethal Weapon 1 grossed 65 million, Rookie of the Year 53 million, and The Firm 158 million at the
What?
domestic box office.
And it's the worst movie out of the 4.
The worst one.
Talk about riding the lightning when it's hot.
Tom Cruise, baby.
What movie was Gary Busey nominated for an Academy Award for acting? Either supporting or
I love how you had to clarify
acting.
for acting.
for acting, supporting or best supporting actor or best actor. What movie?
It's got to be an
Are you
older
giving us
movie.
multiple choice, or do you want us just to?
If you want it, I can give it.
We'll take multiple choice.
A. The Buddy Holly Story. B. A Star is Born, 1976. C. Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas. Or D. He has never been nominated.
D. He has never been nominated. Woo! D.
J.
I'm gonna go with D. He's never been nominated.
That is incorrect.
Dang it.
Brother.
Ryan.
Buddy Holly story.
That is correct. Nominated for Best Actor for portraying Buddy Holly in the Buddy Holly Story.
He
Number
was a pretty
4.
good actor when he was younger.
Gary Busey has a crazy side to him. Most people can point to when the incident occurred. A. He fell downstairs suffering traumatic brain injury. B, he was filming a stunt in Predator 2, and while he was performing his own stunt, he cracked his skull open. C, flipped his motorcycle going over 40 miles an hour and ended up in a coma. Or D, there is no singular incident. He was born this way. Michael.
Motorcycle accident.
C is correct. Motorcycle accident.
I thought for sure he was born that way.
Number 5. Last one. Gary Busey turned down a starring role in this film. A, Forrest Gump. B, Flash Gordon. C, Speed, particularly the Dennis Hopper role. Or D, Urban Cowboy. Michael.
I think it was Speed, but I don't.
Incorrect.
Woo!
Jay.
It was Forrest Gump.
Incorrect.
Brother.
Ryan.
Urban Cowboy.
Urban Cowboy is correct.
Yeah!
John Travolta.
He would have been great as the villain in Speed, by the way. Way better than Dennis Hopper.
That's what I thought. That's why I put it on there. That's
All right.
all you get for Busey trivia.
Well, I obviously won that trivia today. Thank you very much.
There's
Right.
a lot of negatives, but I don't know if we were counting negatives.
don't do
so
negatives.
it's very odd today.
Who won?
Then Ryan won if there's no negatives.
What? There's
Yeah.
negatives. Who
He
won?
had
There
a lot
should
of
probably
bad
be some
guesses.
negatives.
Oh, there's no negatives when we go to draft time.
We're actually going to a commercial, Ryan.
Okay. We'll be right back after this commercial break. Stick around. All right. Let's draft.
It's draft time.
That's right, it's draft time. Here's how it works. Each player will get 4 picks to create the best lineup for today's topic. Once the teams are selected, the Man-Child universe gets to decide which person takes the win.
All right, cronies. Tonight's draft, the best TV theme songs. Mike, are you going to wing it here?
I am going to wing it, yeah.
Yes. Thank you, Michael.
All right. We're going to do tonight's draft order real quick here. We'll start with Mike. Mike, pick a number between 1 and 4.
3.
Mike, you have pick number 3. Jay, pick a
always
number
crap.
between 1, 2, or 3.
You mean 1, 2, and 4?
1,
and
2,
I
and
choose,
4.
I choose 4.
Jay, you have pick number 4. John, pick a number between 1 and 2.
2.
John, you have pick number 2. Ryan has
Rigged.
pick number 1. So I have written down. I have it right here. If anybody can, if I can get it up there, you can see it. Oh, I can't see it, but it's on there. Trust me.
Uh-huh.
All right. Oh man, pick number 1. A lot of pressure on my shoulders.
Hey, Ryan. Hey, Ryan. What
Yeah.
kind of draft are we doing tonight?
It's a snake draft, Michael. It's always a snake draft here at the Man-Child Chronicles.
No, what's the theme is what
What's
he's
the
saying.
theme,
I don't think
Ryan?
you've
I
said
already
it.
said it was the best
the
TV theme songs. That's what I started out talking
TV?
about.
Theme song.
the theme?
I need
Michael's like-
you to put the graphic up.
Michael's sitting here. What am I drafting here?
What am I drafting?
Who am I? Where am I?
Now, I told these guys we should do a mega episode of TV because after I started looking at these, we could probably do this draft 8 episodes in a row and still not get through them all. There's a lot of good ones. So I feel like
But we're not,
Man.
so you better pick your favorite now.
I'm going to pick. I feel like I'm not going to be mad no matter what happens because there's so many good ones on here. So I'm going to pick one of my favorites. I love the words to it. It's Cheers. We talked about earlier in the show. It had the highest rating final episode, and if you listen to the words, it just makes you want to be with your friends.
Making your way in the world today takes everything you've got. Taking a break from all your
Song's about depression.
sure would help a lot. Wouldn't you like to get away?
Sing it, Ryan.
Sometimes you wanna go where everybody knows your name, and they're always glad you came. You wanna be where you can see our troubles are all the same.
It's a banger.
You wanna be where everybody knows your name.
Norm.
That's a banger. Good one.
So good.
You wanna go where everybody knows.
Fantastic.
Good pick, Ryan. Good pick, Ryan.
Fantastic. All right.
That's good.
John, you're up.
Is there even a point to continue after that? Like, we should just end it now because you can't get any more perfect than that.
It's pretty good.
Speaking of Friends, let's go ahead and take the popular 90s sitcom theme song Friends off the board for our late friend Matthew Perry. R.I.P. Mr. Perry.
Thank you. There it is.
Tender bing.
Get ready, guys.
I wonder what the royalties is for that band to never perform a song live.
Anybody know the name of that band?
What the net worth is.
Anybody know the name of the
don't.
band? The Rembrandt.
I don't remember.
The
What is it?
Rembrandts. The Rembrandts.
Rembrandts. I'm gonna look it up while somebody else goes.
The Rembrandt's cool.
Mike, you are up.
All right, there's a lot of things we could potentially do here. I think I'm going to go with truly a surefire classic, and I'm going to go with the Captain Planet theme song.
God.
One of my favorites.
Are you singing it, or?
Our world is in peril. Gaia, the spirit of the earth, can no longer stand the terrible destruction plaguing our
Oh, gotta
planet.
hear
She
the
sends 5 magic
narrator.
beings, 5 special young people, watchmen from Africa with the power of earth. From North America, we live with the power of fire.
We did get the best one, right, from North America? I mean, he was the coolest kid on there.
Minka with the power of wind.
That's interesting. I think this is a different intro. I don't think that's the right one.
Maybe the one you just made
It's-
up in your head.
There's another one.
Maybe there never
this one?
was.
Maybe it's.
Is it this
Yeah,
one?
maybe it's. Maybe it's. What do they call
There
it?
it is.
Wind, water,
Go play!
By your powers combined, I am Captain Planet.
We need Don Cheadle.
gonna take pollution down to zero. He's our powers magnified, and he's fighting on the planet side. Captain Planet, he's our hero. Gonna take pollution down to zero. Gonna help him put asunder bad guys who like to loot and plunder.
Boy, I just saw the highway system on there.
You'll
The
pay for
infrastructure.
this, Captain Planet.
We're the Planeteers. You can be one too. 'Cause saving our
We
planet is the
can fade out now.
Yeah, fading.
Fade out whenever you're ready, Mike.
Fine.
Fading
We got a few
is
seconds
encouraged.
left.
The power is yours.
The power is yours.
That was good.
That's what she
Okay.
said.
That was real
Jay, you are up with back-to-back picks. Please, one at a time so we can listen.
Yes,
The awesomeness.
no problem. I'm very excited. My first pick is going to be none other than the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, Mr. Will Smith. I think we all grew up loving and rapping that song.
One time John had to rap it on the show.
Now this is a story story all about how my life got flipped, turned upside down. And I'd like to take a minute, just sit right there. I'll tell you how I became the prince of a town called Bel Air. In West Philadelphia, born and raised, on the playground is where I spent most of my days. Chilling out, maxing, relaxing, all cool and all, shooting some b-ball outside of the school. When a couple of guys who were up to no good started making trouble in my neighborhood. I got in one little fight and my mom got scared and said, "You're moving with your auntie and uncle in Bel Air." I whistled for a cab, and when it came near, the license plate said fresh and it had dice in the mirror. If anything, I could say that this cab was rare, but I thought, nah, forget it. Yo, home's the Bel Air. I pulled up to the house about 7 or 8, and I yelled to the cabbie, "Yo, home, smell you later." Looked at my kingdom, I was finally there to sit on my throne as the Prince of Bel Air.
There you have it.
All right, Jay. That's a good pick.
Thank you so much.
After the recent allegations against Will Smith, do you think his mom sent him to Bel Air because he got in trouble with a couple of guys on the basketball court, or something else was going on?
Uncle Phil was there to straighten him out. It all starts with daddy issues.
Much,
I mean,
Thank you, John. My next pick from a classic show, I am going to go with the Jeffersons theme song, which when you listen to it, it is an absolute banger.
Did you watch the show at all, Jay?
Oh, yeah. Watched it with my mom.
What's his name?
George Jefferson, that was his name.
I was saying if he knew because he said he watched it.
He didn't know.
George Jefferson, yeah. Played by the actor Sherman Hemsley.
He looked it up on IMDb.
Did you know the Jeffersons was a spinoff?
Spinoff from All in the Family, absolutely.
Mikey Mike,
watched both of those.
You are back up.
Replay.
Keep
To
it going.
Michael's pick.
Keep it going.
It's Michael's pick in the sky.
I'm going to take some unconventional picks. Let me see if this one
Really?
is available.
That's
before
odd.
I
It's
take
very unlike
it.
you to pick odd picks.
I've never heard you.
Yeah, so this one is a special one in my heart. Grew up watching this cartoon and loved it as a kid. I'm going to go with the Rocket Power theme song.
Ooh.
When that takes me back.
Not many words.
We are riders on a mission, action, kills in play position, rocket power.
Woogity, 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 woogity.
Almost over. It's got a good vibe. But yeah,
I have no idea what this is.
You never watched Rocket Power?
I've never heard of it, no.
Man, to be old.
To be old like you. Okay, boomer.
Okay.
Okay, boomer.
All right. John, you're back up, buddy.
A lot of great picks to take here, but I want to try to steal some from Ryan until they get back to him and hopefully get him mad.
Okay.
I don't know if this is going to do it, but I feel like it's going to do it.
Oh, I think
hope
it'll
it's
do
going
it.
to scare it.
I think it'll do it. Do it.
I'm going to take the sweet old ladies, Golden Girls.
I'm
going to take them so they don't go back to Ryan
You
here.
know what? It's just a treat. I get to listen to the song, John. Because I just want to thank you guys.
It's funny. I had 2 picks on my list, John, like in my top 5, and Golden Girls was one, so I was really hoping you were going to say that
Nice.
It doesn't get much better.
Thank you for being a friend.
I'm
I'm only taking it to get Ryan mad. I don't secretly love this song at all.
I love this song.
Your heart is true. You're a pal and a confidant. And if you threw a party, invited everyone you knew, you would see the biggest gift would be from me, and the card attached would say thank you for being a friend.
Keeping the Friends theme rolling.
Man, that was great.
That's a banger.
I could listen to it again.
That is where my crush of Betty White started, John, as a little boy. Watching and being
Arthur,
like, man,
baby.
I just might be able to top
her.
that by a little-known show on Saturday mornings called Saved by the Bell, baby. Zach Morris,
Nice.
A.C. Slater, Screech Powers, Kelly Kapowski, Jessica Spano, and Lisa Turtle, along with Mr. Richard Belding.
When I wake up in the morning and the alarm gets out of warning, I don't think I'll ever make it on time. By the time I grab my books and I give myself a look, I'm at the corner just in time to see the bus fly by. It's alright, cause I'm saved by the bell. If the teacher pops a test, I know I'm in a mess, and my dog ate all my homework last night. Riding low in my chair, she won't know that I'm there. If I can hand it in tomorrow, it'll be alright. It's alright, cause I'm saved by the bell.
Guitar solo!
Guitar solo!
All right.
Go to the max.
Loved Saved by the Bell. Let's look on here for my next one. So many good ones.
You
I
should
only
already
got
have had it queued up, Brian, ready to
two
go.
picks left. All right, I got a good one here. I'm going to try to get John here because I know John loves the Muppets and the Muppet Show theme song. Oh, grew up watching
I didn't
this.
even write it down, Ryan.
Oh, you fool, John. You fool. It doesn't get much better. And the parodies with
There's
movies.
too many great Muppet songs to
Nothing better than this one.
single her
though.
down to just one.
With our very special guest,
That's
Mr. Jack Black. Yeah!
That's not it?
This will work. All I can see is Dirty Dancing.
It's time to play the music. It's time to light the lights. It's time to meet the Muppets on the Muppet Show tonight.
It's time to put on makeup. It's time to dress up right. It's time to get this started.
Why don't you get things started?
I always dreamed we'd be back here. Dreams? Those were nightmares.
It's time to get things started on the most sensational, inspirational, celebrational, Muppetational. This is what we call the Muppet.
Jazz hands! Jazz hands!
Oh, fantastic. John, you're back up, buddy.
Now, this next one I'm going to pick now, I downloaded a playlist on Spotify, and I can't remember what it was called. It was like 90s music or something like that. And this song came on. And
John, pick it and then explain. Come on.
Dawson's Creek, Mike. And this what sparked me. This what sparked me to start this draft idea of theme songs. Is because of this iconic song that kicked onto my Spotify playlist, and I'm just
you
on
watch
the airplane.
Dawson's Creek?
No,
I
but
did.
this song
At a Dawson's Creek
transcends
party.
Dawson's Creek.
Ryan, you did not.
We had
Before
a Dawson's Creek watch party in high school, and I was in it.
Hey,
This
you want to
song
know how I know you get
transcends it.
Before we play this, I got to call out Seth MacFarlane, Family Guy, for making fun of this theme because he has Peter standing in a boat in the middle of the lake, and it's just Peter singing a cappella, and he's like, I don't want to wait for my lunch to get colder. Oh, no,
Is that the
want to
theme
eat
song?
it now.
Is that the theme song? Is that song?
No. No. Oh, but
Oh, it is.
it's the
Yeah.
tune, but it's not the song. All right, here we go.
Yeah, by Paula Cole.
No, I know that song though. I didn't know that was the Dawson's Creek theme song. All right, that's a good pick.
Not if you watch it on Netflix.
Yep.
It's
Not
they
if you
don't-
watch it streaming.
Yep.
What do they have for streaming?
They have a completely different song.
Because they couldn't get the rights to it or something.
No, they don't want to pay her the royalties. They don't want to pay her the royalties of how iconic this song
This is a good song, John.
So they changed it completely.
Hey, John, you redeemed yourself. Ryan, you did not. Watch party.
Watch party, baby.
What's wrong with you?
It's even more pathetic. We started with a party of 5 watch party, and that ended, so we started the Dawson's Creek watch party.
Oh. I don't want to wait.
Michael, you are up for your 3rd pick.
Wow.
Man, it's tough. I'm looking through some of my picks here. Man, that's tough.
Boy, there's a bunch of bangers.
I know, and it's tough. I got it. I know which one I'm going to do. This one is completely undeniable and iconic. You know what? I'm just gonna roll right into it because that's what we need to do.
Without further ado.
After I.
Are you ready, kids?
Thank you.
Aye, Captain!
I can't hear you.
Aye, Captain!
Oh! Who lives in a pineapple under the sea?
SpongeBob SquarePants!
Absorbent and yellow and porous is he.
SpongeBob SquarePants!
If nautical nonsense be something you wish,
SpongeBob SquarePants!
then drop on the deck and flop like a fish.
SpongeBob SquarePants!
Ready? SpongeBob SquarePants! SpongeBob SquarePants! SpongeBob SquarePants! SpongeBob SquarePants!
Fantastic.
Dude, I didn't want to have to take it, and so I was going to be really upset if you didn't.
Yeah.
Because it deserves to be taken.
Right, Jay, you are up.
I'm up, and I've got some rock and roll bangers that I'm very excited to bring in. Mike, you got to make sure you find the right Drew Carey show theme, because he had 3
Cleveland Rock.
different themes. So I want the Drew Carey show Cleveland Rock theme. Towards the later season, they ended up doing a mix with all 3 of their different ones. Their second one was the 5 o'clock world, and that's another really good one.
5 o'clock.
But I really love the Cleveland Rocks. That's my favorite
That's
Drew
the best
Carey
one.
show.
All this energy calling me back where it comes from. It's such a crude attitude. It's back where it belongs. All the little chicks with the crimson lips go Cleveland rocks, Cleveland rocks. Living in sin with a safety pin gone. Cleveland rocks, Cleveland rocks, Cleveland rocks, Cleveland rocks, Cleveland rocks, Cleveland rocks, Cleveland rocks.
Ohio. So stupid at the end. Ohio. That always made me laugh when he did that.
I love it. I loved the Drew Carey show. It was one of my favorites as a kid watching it.
love
Me
that
and
show,
John
too.
watched it. We loved that show.
I
And when
forgot
John went
all about that.
When John went to Cleveland, I was like, is that all they play is just Cleveland Rocks? Do you hear it everywhere you go?
Should be.
And if not, it should be. Now, what's funny is my next one might get it queued up is That 70 Show. And I believe you should be hearing this, John, every day in Wisconsin. And if you're not, it is a shame. It's another one where they randomly yell the state at the end of it. But
Sounds better, though.
Down the street, the same old thing we did last week. Not a thing to do but talk to you. Hello, Wisconsin!
hello, Wisconsin!
You know, that Danny Masterson in that show, just phenomenal. Just a great guy.
I think I think he had some things to do. I think he did some things. He did some really bad things.
He took control and forced himself onto that show. Like he had such a small character, and he forced his way into it. Without anyone's consent, he did it.
And now he's going to prison. That's what you get. So I'm going to recap my picks. Number 1, I got Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. Number 2, I got The Jeffersons. Number 3, I got The Drew Carey Show, Cleveland Rocks. And then number 4, I got That 70s Show.
All right, Michael, final pick.
Okay. It's tough. There's a million of them left. There's only one that makes sense to pick, and I'm scrolling trying to find the proper video, but it doesn't look like there is one, so I'm gonna have to go with a janky one. And here we go.
Pennsylvania. If anybody did not know that one, it was The Office. The Office.
So to recap, it was Rocket Power, SpongeBob. What was my first one? Captain Planet and The Office.
Very nice. Very nice.
The Office.
John?
All right, Mike. Cue up Happy Days for me.
Oh, yes.
Great.
So, growing up in my time, there was something on Nickelodeon called Nick at Night.
Yep.
Loved it.
And this was probably the theme song that made me start loving theme songs and show openings, was this one as a child. And anyways, Mike, let it roll.
Sunday, Monday, happy.
1, 2, 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, rock. 5, 6, 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock, rock. 9, 10, 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock, rock. We're going to rock around the clock tonight. Hey, glad on. Join me, honey. We'll have some fun when the clock strikes one.
Nope.
That's not the one, is it?
This isn't Happy Days. That's what.
That's not Happy Days.
That's Rock Around the Clock.
Song.
It's close. It's close. It's showing it, but that's not it.
It's showing the video, but that's not the
Sunday, Monday, Happy Days.
Is that the one?
That's
that
the
one.
one. Tuesday.
How dare you not know that, Michael?
I'm just pulling them from YouTube. I don't know what's underneath.
Sunday, Monday, happy days. Tuesday, Wednesday, happy days. Thursday, Friday, happy days. The weekend comes, my cycle hums, ready to race to you. These days are all happy and free. These days are all share them with me. Goodbye, gray sky, hello blue. There's nothing can hold me when I hold you. Feels so right, it can't be wrong. Rocking and rolling all week long. Sunday, Monday, happy days. Tuesday, Wednesday, happy days. Thursday, Friday, happy days. Saturday, what a day. Grooving all week with you. These days are all share them with me. These days are all happy and free. These happy days are yours and mine. These happy days are yours and mine. Happy days.
Hey.
Thank you, Ron Howard and Henry Winkler.
So I think I almost wonder if they're implying that it originally had a different theme song because the first one I played said Season 1, 1974.
Oh.
So I'm wondering if briefly they had that
That
other
would make
song.
sense.
Yeah.
Jay, you want to
John,
recap yours
recap
real
your
quick?
list.
Or John,
Recap.
your list?
Got Friends, Golden Girls, Dawson's Creek, and Happy Days.
All right.
Now,
go.
Brian, before you go, while we were watching that at the end, how everyone turns their head and smiles and it shows their name, now I just can't get Too Many Cooks out of my head. You have poisoned me.
Listeners, if you get a chance, YouTube Too Many Cooks theme song. You'll thank me later. All right, I had a pick I was going to pick, and it's another song that just hits me in the feels. Love the show, but I'm not going to pick it because my brother Eric on our Facebook Live wants me to pick his favorite show of all time, and we're going to go with it. The Dukes of Hazzard doesn't get any better than The Good Old Boys, where I almost had Luke and Duke, but my wife didn't want another kid so fast, so I said, well, we're done with having kids then if we can't have one and name him Duke.
Just a good old boy, never meaning no harm. Beats all you never saw, been in trouble with the law since the day they was born. Straightening the curves, flattening the hills. Someday the
Hello,
law
Catherine.
might get 'em, but the law never will. Making their way the only way they know how. That's just a little bit more than the law will allow. Just a good old boy.
Hello, Duke.
Wouldn't change if they could. Fighting the system like a true modern day Robin Hood.
Oh, yeah. It's fantastic. So recap my list. We got Cheers, The Muppet Show, Saved by the Bell, and The Dukes of Hazzard. Thank you very much.
Now, I think we should hold off on honorable mentions because we can definitely do another draft.
Yeah, we
of
will
just
hold off.
TV theme songs.
We will hold off.
Imagine
on
if Mike actually prepares for it. Like, he
Oh
might
my
actually
gosh.
not come with Captain
Good picks.
Planet. and
Yeah, he'll come with
Rocket
bad picks.
Power
Imagine-
Imagine a world.
Imagine a world.
Imagine if Michael prepared for this show.
Hey, his last two were fire, just to be clear. And Rocket Power's good too. None of us like Captain Planet. Maybe it's because you've sang it in the entirety at least 3 different times on this show.
You know what we haven't heard yet? We have not heard Alan Rickman singing Captain Planet.
No. Wait a minute.
Captain Planet. He's our hero.
All right, cronies. Until next time, peace. We out of here.
Thanks for joining us today on the Man-Child Chronicles. You can find us on your favorite social media platforms at the Man-Child Chronicles. Don't forget to join us every Friday for a new episode. That's all for now. See you next time.